San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office has released new body camera video showing the moments leading up to a man being shot and killed by deputies.
And you may recall this case in early April when KCRA 3 spoke with the family of 41-year-old Gregory Fitzgerald after his death, along with a friend that was with him right before the shooting. It took place in the area of East Ardelle Avenue and South Walker Lane the morning of April 7th.
KCRA 3's Golston Dart joins us now. So Golston, what have we learned from this new video?
Well, there's a lot to see here. So first, the video shows deputies approach Gregory Fitzgerald and his friend at her car. This was parked at Eastside Community Park. Those deputies were responding at the time to some complaints about illegal dumping and homelessness there in the area. And when the sheriff's office initially released information on this, they said that Fitzgerald was suspected of illegal dumping. Now, this video does not show that. And we spoke to the woman seen in the video who told us that Fitzgerald was getting some clothes from her vehicle for work. The video does show that. Now, deputies then asked the woman for her ID because of an expired tag, and then the deputy spots a rifle in the back of the vehicle and asks Fitzgerald to stop gathering his clothes, which he complies to do. And the deputies asked for Fitzgerald's information, but when he did not give that to them, the deputy said they were going to detain him, and that's when he runs.
What's your last name?
Well, I didn't do nothing, man. I didn't do nothing.
Well,
to get in trouble, nothing. I'm not even in this vehicle. I just came here with my clothes to have her hold.
What's your name?
I don't want to do that because you don't have to do that.
Okay, well, the clothes expired.
Yeah, no, I just came up here and put it here because I can't carry it. My bag ripped.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and detain you then.
No.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro, stop.
Okay, so the sheriff's office has not given a clear indication why they initially wanted to detain Fitzgerald. You can see several deputies there eventually take him to the ground after he tries to bolt. Fitzgerald struggles. He gets away. One deputy then deploys a taser, and that's when, as Fitzgerald is running away, he says this.
I'll shoot you. I got a gun. I'm going to shoot you.
Deputies say that they found Fitzgerald later on the roof at a home. This is at Ardelle Avenue. They surrounded him, working to negotiate a surrender, try to de-escalate. Video from a sheriff's drone shows him pacing with his hand underneath his shirt. Deputies say that Fitzgerald repeatedly acted like he had a weapon and threatened deputies.
He just keeps pulling something out of his waistband.
I can't tell what it keeps pointing it at us. My pistol.
You got a pistol?
Yeah. How's that? Almost fell out when we wrestled. I ain't going back.
Going where?
Pen.
Have you been to the pen?
Yeah, I'm not going back. I'm going to shoot one of y'all first.
The sheriff's office says that Fitzgerald was on parole for assault in Missouri with a warrant for his arrest. They did not explain why there was a warrant. And then video at 11:14, around 2 hours after the incident started, shows Fitzgerald raising right there what appears to be a black object, holding it like you might have held a gun. And that's when deputies opened fire on him.
Saying black object, they can't confirm.
Hey, lay down and take a break. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The sheriff's office did not recover a gun at the scene. So right now the shooting is subject to a California Department of Justice investigation under Assembly Bill 1506. That's required when the person killed in an officer-involved shooting is unarmed. We will, of course, continue to follow where that investigation goes. Back to you.
All right, Golston, thank you.